So shady patriarchy is literally everywhere as the dark ages started. The shady patriarchy is literally in the scriptures to the current movies that they are making. They are not in the full masculinity, but they want to look like the hero. So let's take the example of Lord Krishna and Radha. Okay, Radha was the high priestess, and her work and her duty was to transmute the dark energies. So people who did not want to do the work, they used to blame her that she's getting jealous, this and that. Why? Because when she is the one who is transmuting all of the energies, they could all dump their jealous energy onto her, and they will not do the work, but at the same time blame her and say that, oh, she's the one jealous, and so that they don't feel bad about themselves. But when she was transmuting all of that energy, they would actually dump their shit onto her, something like that. And somebody who's transmuting the energy is actually somebody who is the hero. Okay, and another example is of the Lord Rama and Sita. Okay, Sita, when her character was in question, although she was very high in character, yet, and it was the matter between Lord Rama and Sita. Public was not supposed to come there and tell that oh, now she needs to go for the Agni test. The reason people wanted her to go for the Agni test is because there were people in the Janata who were very low in character. So when she alchemized all of the fire and she burnt in the fire and she did the work, they all projected their that they were low in character, all of that onto her. Okay, so that then they can feel like that they are at home, and at the same time hide behind her, as in she was the one to take the blame that her character is in question, while she was the one who had the the very strong character. So they were all making her work for themselves, which is like. Then in the case of Draupadi, they wanted Draupadi, they said that, oh, she was the one humiliated. Instead, when no one protected her, she literally channeled God intelligence and she protected herself. They all, everyone who felt ashamed of themselves, they literally saw themselves in the light. Okay, so they were all humiliated, but they want it to be, the blame should be on Draupadi, that she was the one who was humiliated, because they just cannot stand that how ashamed they are of their own shadow. So, and they wanted to put all of the work which they don't want to do themselves onto Draupadi. Okay, and this way. So yeah, this is all shady patriarchy. Now you'll be like, no, but men did fight and they went to war. The thing is that they will create war and they will create the physical conditions that it will look like, oh, they did so much that, and I'm not denying that, yet at the same time there is an emotional scale. When you actually do the transmutation of work, and it is like you are literally touching death, that is the real work, and that is the one who is the hero. Okay, but these ladies, they didn't even want to look like the heroes. When you are the hero, you just do the thing, and you just don't have the desire to look like the hero. You are the hero. But in the stories, who are the heroes? The men are the heroes. Okay, so this is all shady patriarchy, because they know that at least in the in the stories that the name should be that we are the heroes, but in actuality they never felt like the hero. Transmutation of energy is the work, and the women were always doing that, and they never even wanted the that praises and everything. But this is the part of the shady patriarchy, and now even the movies are like that.